Hey, Sarah, how you doing today?
I'm good, Fatboy. How are you?
Dude, tell us what's popping
The Ghetto Kids is what's popping. Why you say we should claim them? They're Ugandans, and they were representing us.
Well, the problem is that what did we ever do to help them towards their creativity, their talent, their music, their dancing? We did nothing.
We helped them go viral.
We did not.
Yes, we did.
They helped themselves go viral.
We helped them go viral.
They danced so well,
Yes,
and millions of people wanted to watch the videos.
Exactly.
I don't want to tell them those moves.
We helped in, sharing with our groups, and our people in our group shared with their groups and shared in their groups.
See the problem with Uganda, we do nothing for people, but we want to take credit.
No.
Same with our athletes, our long distance runners, or our football team.
We have given them support.
Who get stranded in airports because they can't pay airfare. They get kicked out of hotels.
Oh my goodness, it's very embarrassing. I know.
But then when they win, they're like, "Oh, Uganda, we did it!" No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. We did something.
So what about these Ghetto Kids? I mean, anyway, they were all the rage over the weekend.
Yes,
people are still talking about them.
Yes, they did. And of course, if you don't know who they are, well, you have probably seen them dancing. They were featured in French Montana's video and also recently in Tekashi 6ix9ine's video as well.
Right.
And they have gone viral all over the world. I've seen Viola Davis post them. I've seen a lot of people post them.
And
pictures.
I think they've performed at and some others.
Yes, and so many others. Well, they did put up a very spirited performance which left all the judges in admiration, and that was at the Britain's Got Talent competition. That was over the weekend. And of course, the Italian choreographer, ballroom and Latin dancer and television personalities from Bruno Tonelli, yes. Well, anyway, basically they did give them the golden buzzer, and of course that pushes them all the way to the finale of the competition.
So I got two things to say about this.
What's that?
And really, when it comes to their performance speaks for itself. They're awesome. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
My two issues are as follows. First, the fact that they're participating in a contest called Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah.
I found it to be a bit of an oxymoron. Because if you're to call the contest Britain's Got Talent, at least common sense would dictate that it has to deal with people
Britons
that are in Britain,
either
who are British or are living in Britain, and then it is their talents that are to be showcased because it's Britain's Got Talent. It's not the world has got talent, in which case bring everyone from every corner of the world. That makes sense. But if you want to call it Britain's Got Talent, then shouldn't it be pretty shacked? So maybe they should have instead participated in, I don't know, X Factor or whatever other talent shows that there are. But Britain's Got Talent kind of just seems like a misnomer.
Well, I did check up on that, and by the way, the show is open to any performer of any age with any talent. All they need is a skill and star quality, which they think will impress the judges.
I understand that. I know that their rules allow for contestants from
other countries.
Anywhere. I'm just saying it would. Here's a good example. Imagine if the organizers of Miss Uganda said participants from everywhere in Africa are welcome to register. I mean, it's their event, so they could change the rule. But it then wouldn't really make it a Miss Uganda pageant, would it?
No.
So even if you are in charge of the rules, I don't think you should take so many liberties as to change the meaning of the event, because then you leave people confused.
Maybe it's in the name, but every competition has its own set of rules and requirements, I think. There's also another dance competition called America's Best Dance Group. I don't know if you ever watched it. And it had dance crews from all over the world coming to participate in it.
I know.
But it was America's Best Dance Group.
Look, people make fun of it. Like they also have what they call the World Series in baseball. But the World Series only has USA, Canada, and Japan. Now, USA, Canada, and Mexico. And they call it a World Series. And people say that doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound like a World Series.
It would also be like having a Sekafa. And then you say, okay, Japan, you may participate. It's like, we know the Japanese team is good, but this is Sekafa. This is for Africa. It's our thing. So I don't know, man. But okay, so that's the first one.
And that's the second one.
The second one is, I wonder if there was a little bit of tokenism involved.
What do you mean? Because they're black kids from Africa who are orphans?
Unfortunately, I find that there seems to be a need among certain white liberals, Western liberals. They feel the need to overcompensate to show how much
savior complex.
So in other words, because you had some black kids dancing to some pop music, all of a sudden, I feel like the reaction was it went overboard.
Yeah.
It could have just been because typically these judges are quite hard to impress.
They really are.
As in, guys go there with amazing magic tricks and all kinds of stunts, and the judges are like
they're so bored,
or they'll have something scathing to say to you.
Mm-hmm.
And yet for these kids, it was like too on the nose. You know, it was like so transparently pandering and. It just didn't seem legit.
I agree with you because I've seen them do better dance routines on the internet than what they did on the stage.
That's another thing. And
I've seen them do better, way better dance routines.
And I wasn't even going to talk about that.
Yeah.
But even as it comes to their own performance, they've danced better before.
Yes, exactly.
Than what they showed on that stage.
I also felt the same. And there have been many memes around where people... make fun of them, and somebody gives a very sob story on stage, and then everybody's bawling in tears, and giving you the golden buzz or whatever the case may be. And I do agree with you when you say that it must have been like a token thing. It's like, oh, these poor kids from Africa. Oh my God, look at them, they can dance. Oh wow! But I was not impressed personally by their performance. But good for them.
I do hope that...
And we're here to support.
Sure. I do hope that in terms of their management, they're being properly handled. There's always room for exploitation in these situations, especially since they're children.
Yes.
So I don't know how the whole management is set up, who's dealing with the money, because you don't want to end up in a situation where there's some top dog somewhere that's
and there was a whole controversial situation, I think about a week or two ago, like one of the girls who dances with them, she was admitted in hospital. So Bad Black comments under her post, her picture, and says, "I'm sorry, dear. Mom is very sorry. Abortion is not for everybody."
Oh no.
I swear.
She was alleging that.
She said that I think she was alleging that, and everybody was like,
I remember when the girl...
Where is this coming from?
I remember when I don't know if it's the same girl, but I remember when she suffered an accident.
Yeah.
Is that the same?
It's the picture when she was in a hospital bed. Yeah, that's the picture.
Wasn't it an accident?
That is the picture that
she fell off a board or something, or bicycle?
Allegedly. But that's the picture that Bad Black had to say those things under. But I'm not saying that was the case. She could have been trolling. And we need to, of course, investigate. And however, it was just ridiculous. I saw it and my heart skipped. I'm like, why would you say that? Why would you do that?
Okay. Well, look, the kids are doing great.
They are?
They are a international sensation at this point.
Yes, they are.
Uganda's biggest export to the world. Mm-hmm. May they continue to do great.
Absolutely. After Eddie Kenzo.
Yeah, we're tired of Eddie Kenzo. Now it's the Ghetto Kids.
It's time for them to shine.